We should be recording now. It's trying to anyway.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me just share my screen. Again, I am in the training site, and I want to show you how to manage your reservations in HMIS. So in just a moment, I'm waiting on the red box. Okay, so you see that I am in my training site. We're going to pretend that I'm a City Square case manager today, and this is my client dashboard. Okay, you can see that there's a coordinated entry enrollment that's here. Over to the right, you can see that Stephanie has done a referral. So I'm going to navigate over to I'm going to do that again. I'm going to navigate over to my home workspace. And from my home workspace, just want to make sure I'm under the right settings. Under my coordinated access system tab, I want to click on incoming referrals. Okay. And I am looking for, I have a test client here who's Frida Pita. You can see that MDHA sent me me as a City Square case manager has sent me a referral, okay? And you'll notice here that this is the client that has been sent over to me. This referral was sent over on 10/21. Stephanie DeMar, are you still on the call?
Yes, I am.
How long, what's the start date and end date for your referrals? Is it 7 days right now?
Yes, it currently is.
Okay, so when Stephanie sends over a referral to you, that referral is being held in the system, which holds a housing unit in HMIS for a total of 7 days. Okay, so this referral was sent over on 10/21. Well, maybe my client has been working, right? And we, really don't want clients taking off from work if at all possible. We want to wait until their day off. So, that client is not going to be able to get to me within the 7 days of this reservation. So how do I extend that reservation? All you have to do is navigate over to your housing workspace, and I'm going to click on view facilities. And these are all of the facilities that myself as a City Square case manager that I have for my organization. And all I have to do is click on current reservations from my menu options on the left. And excuse me for just one moment. I want to redo that. I'm going to go back to view facilities, and the client was referred over to the cottages. So I want to first click on the cottages. Then I want to go to current reservations. So now I am seeing, you can see here at the top, I'm seeing reservations for the cottages. And you can see that this date defaults to today's date. That means that as of today, these are all of the reservations that are in the system for the cottages, okay? And you can see that this reservation, remember Stephanie says she's holding reservations right now for a total of 7 days. This unit is reserved for this client from 10/21 to 10/28. Well, today is 10/28. That means by the end of the day, by tomorrow, this reservation is going to be released in the system. And we don't want that to happen because my client can't come see me until tomorrow because that's when my client is off. What you'll notice is that there's an edit reservation button here. All you have to do is click on edit reservation and then extend your reservation for the, you as a case manager will know how long you need to extend that reservation. I'm going to pretend that my client is coming to see me tomorrow. So I'm just going to extend that reservation until Monday. Okay. And all I have to do is click save. And now that reservation has been extended, that unit will still be reserved in HMIS because when Stephanie as a CAS admin sends over a referral, there's two things that happen. There's a referral that's being sent over, but the unit is also a reservation for a unit is being held for that client for a specified time period. So this is letting Stephanie know and CAS admins and letting the system know, hey, I haven't done anything with this client yet, so I need to extend this reservation so that it's not released and that Stephanie still sees that you're still working with that client. So when I come back over here to reservations, if I go to, let's say I go to tomorrow, I'm going to click on search. Actually, did I save it, y'all? I'm sorry. Let me go back. And I am going to edit. I'm gonna save it. Okay, and you can see here, now that that reservation has been saved, I'm not for sure what I done wrong the first time. I don't think I saved it. But now that reservation has been extended until November the 1st, okay? One other thing I want to show you, if I come back over here to my client's dashboard, anytime Stephanie sends over a referral, there's a referral service that's recorded over here in HMIS for the client. Does anyone have any questions about editing or scheduling reservations? Before you answer that question, I've gone back to my client workspace. And on my client dashboard, if I click on the housing menu option, you have some buttons here under housing. And one of them is reservation history. You can see here again that that reservation is now out until November the 1st, because that's what I just changed it to. When a client has been checked into a unit, you'll also see their check-in history here. My client doesn't have any check-in history because they haven't been checked into a unit. But does anyone have any questions? Is this helpful? And Stephanie, do you have anything to add?
No, I don't have anything to add, Frida, but that was very helpful. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad it was helpful for you, Stephanie.
It was.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have any questions, Laquita or Camille or Andrew or Linda or Lee, and there's like 4 other folks out there. If you don't have any questions, I want to leave you with making sure that you're extending your reservations whenever as needed, so that the unit stays reserved. Stephanie sees that you're still working with that client. On our call earlier today, we had some folks who had not recorded housing move-in dates for their clients. If you'll record those housing move-in dates, be sure to check the client into the unit. I also want to say one more time is last week, we asked you to put in a service request if we needed to reduce the number of units that you have available in HMIS. So please be sure to place a service request so that we can reduce those number of units, because Stephanie is sending over referrals to you based on the number of units that she sees in the housing facilities. So I'm going to navigate over to my housing workspace again when I click on view. And again, I'm in my training site, but whatever number of units you have available, that's what Stephanie is going to send you. So if those units are not correct, or maybe you don't have enough case managers to accept that number of referrals at the time, be sure to place a service request so that we could reduce those number of units for you, and then add them back in when you have the capacity to handle those number of referrals. And that's all for me. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Frida, this is Lee Stark with the Wellness Center. So when Stephanie had said that the system is showing that I still have 15 of 15 units available, but I've been placing clients in units, am I hearing you to say that there's some additional step or something that I'm not obviously doing that I need to record? So because I know that I've recorded move-in dates for those clients that have moved into units, and so I don't know if there's a step somewhere in that process that I'm missing, or an additional step or checkbox or something that I'm not doing.
You're missing a step.
Hey, Frida, I'm gonna stop recording so that you can go in the prod. Yeah, that way we can really look at what's happening in the system.